Welcome everyone back to ARK Survival Evolved. So guys, today is the second video of the series where I show you guys how you can survive officials either solo or with a small group. Now this series is just a guide and tip series. It is not me actually playing solo on officials. I don't know why people thought that the first time on the first video. I thought I made it pretty clear, but apparently I didn't. So I'll make it clear right now. The series is meant for those of you that are kind of new to the game or struggling to play officials by yourself or just with a few buddies. Now, if you guys didn't know this before, I was actually a YouTuber. I was actually playing this game solo by myself on officials or with a few people, one or two people, sometimes three. So I have learned some little tips and tricks along the way. Now, the most important thing, guys, is to be level 68. 68 unlocks turrets. In my opinion, there's really no need to even have a base if you're not 68. Otherwise, how are you going to defend your base if someone tries to attack? And if you guys watch the first video, you guys will see how you can level up extremely fast at low levels, and you'll get to 68 in no time. So right now, in front of us, we have our little raft. As you guys can see, I got a raft together. Inside this raft, I do have a smithy, I have a forge, a fire, a mortar and pestle, and we just have a few storage boxes with just some miscellaneous things. But in today's video, we're going to get some stuff around for a base. We're going to get hopefully some dodos, so we can get some dodo kibble going. If you guys don't know what dodos are used for, dodo kibble is used to tame terras. Terras are going to be huge for solo players. And we're going to start farming metal and stuff and just getting things slowly around for our base for when we do decide to actually build a base, which that'll be in a future video. I'll show you guys a few spots that I think are great for solo players to play in to try to be tucked away and hide. Now, I came to Herbivore Island because of this right here. The metal spawns here are just insane. And not every server on officials has a base on Herbivore Island either. I know some people are probably going to say that every server does. I know it doesn't. I've been on a few recently. There's been no base on Herb. But you guys can see when there's no bases on here, there's just an abundance of resources here. Now, if we had flippers, I would 100% go down into the cave that's right next to us and get pearls and oil, but unfortunately we don't have that. But our goal at the end of this is to have actually another raft, actually, because we won't be building on the island for our little solo player base. We'll be building on the center. I think the center has a lot better locations to build on for solo players or small groups than the island does. But I came to the island not only to level, but I think it's a lot easier to get resources off the start, especially when you don't have dinos to use. And that does include polymer and pearls and stuff like that too. There's actually a really good spot to get pearls on foot, which we'll get there eventually. So we're just going to dump all this in here right now because we basically need everything. But I want to have an extra raft for when we do transfer because we're going to upload everything. I want to have an extra smithy, an extra forge, an extra fire, some storage boxes, obviously structures like foundations, door frames, walls, and stuff like that. And I want to have a few beds and a few sleeping bags. And if I can get a fabricator, that'll be perfect. And like I said, dodos are a +2. If you're able to get a terra off the start, that's amazing. They're not long tames if you get the kibble, and the kibble's not hard to make at all. So now we do have some ingots crafting up right now, so we're gonna head out right now. Metal structures are not an important thing right now for us, especially since we don't have what is required for that. We don't have spinning pace. Spinning pace is not extremely hard to get, but right now it's kind of annoying because we don't have a flyer. But a pretty decent way to get oil and stuff like that right off the start right now without going into the snow is killing trilobites. They're usually on the shore. We could probably find some around Herb, but I don't have flippers yet. But what we're going to do right now is I'm going to make my way around the coast. We're going to head up to get pearls. I want to get pearls to get our fabricator made. Well, after our fabricator, I should be saying. And we need to get crystal, and we need to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. You guys know what that is right there? Oh, don't do it. It's not worth it. Stop hitting my raft. These things are raft killers. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Alright, alright. If I can get to this river. Okay, we're gonna take a few hits. Oh, he missed. He missed. Okay, if I can get to the river, I can repair my boat. Go away. You can't come up this far. Yeah, what's up, boy? Okay, so that thing kind of just made us go off course a little bit. Now, unless you're forced into a situation like I just was, I highly recommend not coming through these little rivers. If you're on a island server trying to get levels and get stuff around to go build somewhere else, like on Rag or the center or something like that, there's a very high chance they're going to spot your raft if you're coming through the river like this. And that's why I was trying to avoid that. I don't see him now. Alright, I'm not seeing him, so I'm going to risk it. Oh, I do see him. I see him. Okay, I see you. I see you. I see you. I'm turning around. River it is. We're getting forced down the river. Okay. This type of stuff happens in this game, so it makes this game great. Ah, stop hitting me. How are you even up this far? You're huge. You shouldn't be allowed up here. There's no way you're coming through this river. No. No way he's about to try to come through this river. Alright, Raft's halfway. We can take 2 more hits. There's no way. There's just no way. Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. There's no way he can come through here. I'm about to lose my mind if he comes through here. Alright, well he's basically the gatekeeper right there, so we're forced to go down the river. We're gonna go this way. And there's an alpha really quickly. You know what? We're gonna shut our door. Really did not want to come this way. But it's out of my hands. We're being forced. But that is okay, because there is some small mountains up here that has crystal and stuff. And oh, are we stuck? Don't tell me we're stuck. Thought we were stuck there for a second. We're hitting rocks, little small rocks, but I don't want to get out. I won't be able to fight this stuff. Anyway, sorry. There is some smaller rocks and stuff and crystal nodes up here and stuff like that that we will be able to use. Ooh, we might not make it through here. This might be an issue. We might be already having some issues, and this is why we build an extra raft. Oh, we made it through. Okay, that's not gonna argue it. That works. Okay, so now if I go to my right, that's gonna take me by twin pillars and stuff, which I don't want to do. So we're gonna go to our left, and hopefully there's no spinos down here. I just want to get crystal. I have enough stuff for spark powder right now, and I just need oil. We can make a fabricator, and we'll get a little bit extra oil for gas and stuff when we actually make a move. If I see a dodo or two, I'll probably try to take it. Like I said, we want to get dodos for just eggs so we can tame our birds really fast. Terras are going to be huge for us. There's actually 2 dodos right there. Okay, 1 second. There's actually a few dodos here. Alright, let's see. What's our raft? Can we repair? What do we need to repair this? I think it's just hide fiber and wood. Alright, can we repair? Okay, so the raft's repairing back up. That's good. So I'm going to quickly tame these dodos, guys. So I'll be right back in a second, and we'll continue. Alright, really quickly, we're actually getting attacked right now. I just got a one dodo tamed level 10. So we're going to really quickly harvest these ants for some chitin. It's not a lot, but it's a start. We're still going to need paste. I'll probably do is end up getting paste from a beaver dam, or I'll try to. Oh, no, wait, dodo, no. I should have put a ramp on this boat, and I didn't. And then all we gotta do is get crystal, get some spark powder, and hopefully not a female dodo, and then go to a drop, guys. And then at that point, once we have everything, I really want to get a fabricator made, because when going to the center, it's not that I shouldn't say it's hard, but without a bird, it's gonna be hard. So if I can't get everything we need for that, if we can find a bird, maybe we'll try to tame it. But birds take a while without kibble. And that's why I feel like you're just better off just waiting until you get on the center, because the center has a lot of bird spawns. Like you could definitely tame a high-level terror over there and be totally safe. I shouldn't say totally safe, but you'll have less chance of coming across someone. And it's the same thing with like Rag and stuff too. Rag's such a big map where you could try to tame something in the woods and not have any issues. The island's not so much. I feel like this is the map. If you're not alpha on the island, I feel like you're better off just going somewhere else completely. Oh, but you know what? We actually won't have to go that far, guys, for crystal. I just remembered. There's a very good crystal spawn right up here around this little area here. And actually, we're going to go through the swamp, which I don't like doing either, but it'd be a lot shorter. It's like a little shortcut if we go this way instead of going all the way around. There's this nice little hill up here. And you know what? We can actually get chitin for smelting paste, too, from a cave over here. We can do everything over here. We have actually everything we need. Actually, this will work perfectly. And then we'll get our fabricator, and we'll head to a drop. Now, I wouldn't even bother once you get everything you need. I wouldn't even bother going to an obelisk. There's an extremely high chance they're going to be blocked off. I'd be surprised if any of the servers didn't have them blocked off, to be honest, or somewhat blocked off. And as a solo player, you have to remember, you're not going to be the tribe that has 10 T-Rexes. You're not going to have a Bronto. Otherwise, you're going to get wiped. As a solo player, there's like a small group of people. You have to be thinking very smart when you play, and your PvP is going to be all like guerrilla warfare, which we'll get into at a later point. Now, I do have some stories actually when I used to play solo back in the day. This was before transferring was actually a thing. So now it's actually a little bit easier for solo players or small groups of people to play because you can transfer off and stuff if you absolutely need to, and try to go somewhere else. But back in the day, that wasn't how it was for me. When I first started playing ARK, like when the game basically first came out like a month after release, I came on to ARK with 2 friends. I'm still friends with them to this day. Still talk to him all the time too. But anyway, we built this just ugly big thatch structure. We had no idea what we were doing. And within the first hour, we had someone come up to us with a T-Rex. And I can't even tell you the emotion I was feeling. Like the first time seeing a T-Rex in this game, I was shaking in my boots. That was a very intense moment for me. And luckily, he didn't wipe us. You know, when ARK first came out, I played on Legacy Island 357. That was my home server back in the day. This was way before transfers and stuff like that. This is before I did YouTube or anything like that. I was just playing the game with some friends and just seeing how it was and stuff because it was like the new survival game that was out. And we had some great memories. But like, that's what it was. It was just us three playing, and one of them, you know, worked all the time, so it was really just kind of just two. But we ended up not getting wiped by the T-Rex guy. They actually gave us an RG. It was like a level 30 RG. And we used that, and luckily we got very lucky because we were very newish. Like we should have been wiped right away. But back then I feel like people really weren't just about instantly wiping people, to be honest with you. Alright, so really quickly I will continue the story up this hill, guys. This is where the crystals are, the top of this hill, so we're headed up there right now. And they even gave us a base tour. And back then I thought those guys had like the best base you could possibly have in the game. And what it was this little metal box. 0 turrets, then there was no X-Plants back then. It was this little metal box with metal spikes around it, and they put wooden walls as a perimeter around the entire thing, and then they had a few tames. And I thought these guys were like the biggest badasses in this game. And then we got lucky, because keep in mind, there was no transferring back then, so if you're competing for Alpha, you're only fighting 1 or 2 tribes at most. So back to the story, where I'm probably not going to pick up where I left off, because I really don't remember where I left off at the moment. But basically what happened was, we became friends with like one of the tribes competing for Alpha back then. And it's like, this was before you could like hit stone with a hatchet, so keep that in mind too. Like this was way back when you had to pick up stone by hand. And these guys were competing for Alpha, and we became friends with them. And they're only like a tribe of like 20, maybe 25. And I remember going on this big raid with them on Craig's Island. It was the first raid that we were ever a part of, and that was so much fun. Like, see, like that's a very lucky situation. And now what I see like on Reddit and stuff, and like in the comment section, I always see people like, how can I play solo officials? How can I play just a few buds on officials? Like constantly getting wiped, or constantly getting wiped, stuff like that. I'm like, you know what? I have some ideas and some tips and maybe how-tos and how to try to survive, or, you know, better your odds of actually surviving officials. Now, does it mean that you're guaranteed to survive if you follow what I'm showing you guys exactly? No, obviously not. But I think I have a pretty good idea how you can try to at least survive a little bit to be able to play officials and enjoy the game. Okay, so we got crystal now. So now we're going to head into a cave just to get some chitin for cementing paste. Because remember, we're making our fabricator. And you guys are probably wondering why you're going for a fabricator so soon. It's because that's so we can get turrets out as fast as we can. And you know, one turret's better than none. If you're lucky and you hide well and stuff, it's pretty easy to get turrets up and stuff and then actually get your base going. So there's a cave right up here. And I'm pretty worried about going in here because it's full of spiders and stuff. But if we can just get some chitin for a fabricator. I know you can get beaver dams too, but we don't have a bird. Let me see. 20. Okay, it's only 20. That's not bad. So that's probably like a spider killer too, chitin wise. And also remember, it's ARK. When you start out in ARK by yourself or like low levels, the game can be extremely frustrating. And things are going to happen and you're just going to be sitting like, why is this happening? Just get through it. Eventually, you'll get going and get some stuff going for sure. But I've been there multiple times where you get stuff going and you just get screwed over by something. It's just really dumb. But now you guys can do it. That's why you're watching this video, right? To get some idea on how to try to survive a little bit. So you guys have some fun, maybe get some PvP. PvP by yourself is actually pretty good in this game too. Ooh, wait, there's a lot of stuff in here. Hold up, we're gonna come up here a little bit, see if we can't drag one of these guys up. Not sure why I couldn't throw bullets in here. I know for a fact I have before, so I don't know why that's not happening right now. Kind of a weird thing. Maybe that's normal, I don't know. I feel like it's not. Because I know in the past I have thrown bullets in this cave. Anyway, let's head back to our raft, and we are gonna get our fabricator made and get things going. If I don't pass out from dehydration. Fabricator and structures, and we are going to be ready to transfer, really. If you really want to try to tame terras on here, you can. Herb's a great spot to tame terras, so is redwoods, but I just feel like you're going to get spotted a lot easier on here. And I'm not saying you won't get spotted elsewhere. I just personally feel like you have a less less likelihood of being spotted on a bigger map. Because most alphas, I mean, I feel like they don't really like patrol the beaches and stuff like that, like looking for solo players to hunt down. So as long as you don't talk in global chat and just kind of keeping to yourself and keeping out of the way and not being noticed, you should be okay. And with the center and rag, it's also very easy to keep water tames hidden as well. It's not hard to do. Like an angler, that's gonna be your pride and joy. If you can tame an angler as a solo player, literally all you have to do is put it somewhere semi deep in the water, like off the shore, but kind of deep where no one can see it from flying over. And all you do is put it in a stone box. That's literally all you do. You just put it in a little stone box. You don't have to put a dino gate on it. Just take a wall with you every time down there, unless you really want to put a dino gate, but I wouldn't do that because it could get noticed easier. And if you really want to, you can paint it black or something. That'll make it harder to see. Or paint it blue, or sort of something that will match the surroundings of it. So we're headed back right now. I'm going to try to kill a few trilobites around Herbivore Island. And we'll get some structures crafted here, and then we'll wait for that drop right there. That's coming down right now. We won't be ready for that one, though. Once we're ready to transfer off, we're going to transfer, and in the next video for this, we'll end up being on the center. Now again, you don't have to follow exactly what I'm doing step by step or anything. This is just to visually help some of you guys play the game. This is just a little guide video, a little tip video series on how to help you guys that are solo or just with a few friends how to survive. If you're with a few people, even like one other person, there's just 2 or maybe 3 of you, the tribe shared XP will make you level up so much faster too when it comes to trying to get to 68. So if you're going to play with a few people trying to get to 68, which I don't know if I mentioned in the last video, definitely make sure that person's online when you're trying to level, because you guys level faster together. Alright guys, so we finally got everything that we need besides the fabricator. Never was able to get that. We didn't get enough stuff for it, but we're basically ready to go. You can see we have some sleeping bags, we have our foundations, we have storage boxes, a smithy, doors, a few walls, some ceilings. We have 2 forges, a crossbow, another raft just in case, and a few campfires. Now you guys are probably wondering why I have more ceilings than walls. You guys will see that in the future video. I'll end up having more walls. I just didn't craft enough right now, but that's okay. Because the main thing that we really need is the stone foundations, storage boxes, the bed spawns, the sleeping bags, the smithy, the forge, and the fabricator, which we don't have yet. I didn't have enough stuff for that. Wasn't able to get enough chitin for that. There's some stegos on the island stuff though that I could kill, but it's kind of a hassle, to be honest. Now the nice thing is, guys, when you upload this stuff right here, what's going to happen is it's going to be in your upload. So if when you transfer and you die, this stuff will still be in your upload, which means you can go to your upload, take out some foundations wherever you need to take out, to, you know, place them down and stuff to get stuff going. And then when you know that your area is somewhat secure, you can go back and start getting everything else and placing it down. So it's kind of like a little backup thing, just in case the worst happens. You're not carrying everything on you. I would recommend before you actually transfer though to make another set of flak and some tools and a pike and stuff. But guys, this is the second video. I know it's probably a little rambly and a little all over the place. I'm really trying to do my best to help some of you guys out, because I get asked all the time how to survive by yourself or just with a few group of people on officials. I see it all the time and people ask me all the time. They really do. But anyway, if you guys found this video helpful, guys, please hit that like button for me. It helps me out so much when you guys do it. And also subscribe for more content. Recently, we hit 15,000 subscribers. That's insane. You guys are making my dreams come true, and I'm doing my best to provide and keep you guys entertained. In the next video for this series, we will be on the center, and we will be getting our base location started. We're going to get the foundations down, get our smithy down and everything. Hopefully my fabricator, if I have it by then. And we're going to start working towards turrets, guys. So anyway, thank you for watching. I will see all of you in the next video.